This is Colin Dixon with nScreenMedia, and I'm speaking with Kristen Raybould, and she is Senior Product Marketing Manager, Emerging Mobile Unit at Akamai. Kristen, you've come up with a very interesting solution to help pre-position videos on mobile devices. This was a big announcement at Mobile World Congress, and tell us more about pre-positioning this content on those devices.
So what we announced at Mobile World Congress is the launch of our predictive content delivery technology, and it comes in two forms. One is a software development kit, SDK, that can be included into media applications to pre-position personalized content to the end user's mobile device. And the whole reason behind that is to have instant startup with a high quality video within the application. We also have an application that we have developed ourselves called Akamai Watch Now app, which is a white labeled application that can be reskinned to provide a video service relatively easily and quickly to mobile customers.
So you're doing this pre-positioning. So I can, as a provider, I can force videos to be downloaded, or they can happen like automatically from learning from what I'm seeing?
Correct. So you can do almost kind of a passive pull of personalized content, or if you've got you're a media company and you've got a new show, you want to send down some promotional videos, you can do a scale push to millions of installs all at once, kind of in the background, so they'll have this on their device available for them to watch.
So one of the biggest challenges, of course, with mobile devices is they do have a fairly limited memory, onboard memory often. How do you deal with that? How do you, not fill everything up and the device stop working?
So, well, I mean, we are seeing that more devices are getting bigger storage onto the out with them as they go out the door. But we enable the user or the app developer to kind of set settings within the application. So you can decide whether you want 3, 4, 10 gigabits of data allocated to this application, and it will actively download in the background, so you can push to that limit. But because you don't have to go in and clear the cache, it will actively refresh and put new videos on, so you don't have to say download and then clear that and then download another 10.
And what about security of that stuff? Because obviously one of the things that streaming companies don't like is this storing in a remote location, because it becomes insecure. How secure is this?
So we're working with digital rights management companies such as Verimatrix. We've actually included Verimatrix within our application, and they have the keys for online and offline viewing, and so we secure along those lines. So you'll see a little key that says this is available for offline, it's not available, and we kind of meet all those security requirements.
And can I store the stuff, since it's secured with very good security like Verimatrix? Can it be stored on both an SD card and on the device memory, or does it have to be in device memory?
It's in the device memory right now. It's, like I said, part of the application. So that's where we store it today.
And does it work with any video?
Yes, so it can work for long, short-form video, premium, any kind of authorization services that would be within the application. We just provide the technology to get it there, to have it cached onto the device for that instant startup.
Now, the service provider needs to build their app with this SDK built in so that people can watch offline and store, right?
So it's a modular SDK, very lightweight. It can be incorporated into the application relatively easily and take what they want out of it, whether it be the personalization, the pre-positioning, reporting elements that we include within the SDK. And then when someone does a refresh of the application, it will be there available and is part of the service.
So in that case, that sort of deals with the offline situation where I might have an online service like Netflix, for example, but if they integrate with your SDK, the app can be opened and you can then watch videos that are stored locally, right?
So we integrate with DRM solutions. If they decide to go with our app, then that comes with it. But we work with Verimatrix or any other solution that they may want to work with for securing this content.
So it sounds like this is a type of functionality whose time has come. Download is come again, hasn't it? We've seen YouTube Red do this, and Amazon is doing this. Is this one of the reasons why you've implemented this? Because you're getting a lot of requests from customers to add this type of functionality?
So I think we saw the need with video and people wanting to have an experience that is similar to their TV or online browsing experience for video. So we kind of looked at that. We did numerous trials with operators in various regions, and what we've seen is that they're looking for a more intelligent way to get and extend the consumption of video. So offline is a key element of it, as you mentioned, with Amazon and a couple of other people doing it. Personalization, obviously, very key, trying to get to that individual user to provide videos that are going to be of greater interest to them and thus be watched and consumed and generate ad revenue. So we looked at that, and it's been kind of the predominant driver behind this technology.
So, as you mentioned ads, does that mean that if I'm watching something and some ads were inserted, would there be ads inserted? But how would the ads be inserted if it's stored locally?
Once again, would have to, we work with various companies, and we can insert and preposition ads into the app as, using different policies. That you always don't want to overload people with apps every time a video launches. You want to make sure they're placed and provided in the right set sequence so that they get viewed and people still want to incorporate the app. But we do download and preposition ads accordingly.
And already deployed, right? You already have your first customer.
We do. We have our first customer, can't identify them right now, but they're a media company working with an airline to preposition and utilize this for in-flight entertainment.
So for us road warriors, we have a great solution now to watch our best content online. On the flights, right?
Correct. So,
is that one of the primary usage models that you see for this?
I think it's one of them. May not be the primary, but it's a big one. I mean, all of these airlines are really trying to rip out a lot of the equipment. Some of the low-cost airlines do not want to provide in-flight entertainment systems. Doing it manually is very expensive. So how can they utilize their frequent flyer apps to download this, have content, be able to provide a different level of service to their customers?
And of course, this can help people stay under their mobile data caps, right? They can download on their Wi-Fi network and then walk away and watch the quality video as they travel around, right?
Exactly. That's a big concern for customers. They can do it on Wi-Fi. They can, perhaps media applications working with mobile operators can, create plans to say bundle this into their package so they can get an all-you-can-eat feeling from the video. There's a lot of different models out there that we're looking at and talking to customers about.
Well, Kristen, this sounds fabulous. Look forward to seeing apps deployed with it so that we can actually start using it. So congratulations. It's a great announcement.
Excellent. Thank you.
And thank you very much. And this has been Colin Dixon with nScreenMedia. We'll see you again next time.